right, y'all. It's the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts Podcast.
What's up, everybody? Justin's fidgeting around.
I'm always fidgeting, dude.
Welcome to the post-WrestleMania NDT podcast. Corey, Justin, myself. Justin still thinks he's mommy's boy.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wrong show.
We got a cool show for you tonight. We got a really special guest, a good friend of mine from high school. My guy, Eric Scanna, has been in Las Vegas since Wednesday, enjoying WrestleMania with his big baller, 6'6" Lucas. His son bought him tickets to go to Mania, so we're going to bring them in. They're going to chat with us briefly about some cool experiences they're having out there in Las Vegas. So, boys, welcome to the show.
Hello, how's it going?
Eric, we
Lucas, can I adopt you? You're probably my age, but can I adopt you?
Maybe next year, we'll see.
That's a badass move. That's a good idea. So, dude, just go through it. Tell us the whole experience. Like, did you boys travel together out there? I know Lucas is in Arizona now, right?
Yeah, so I flew to him, and then we drove together. Yep. So it was we're at Raw now, so if it gets really loud, obviously I apologize, but
louder than
the yeets are gonna start. There's the woos.
I was gonna say, I hear the woos.
Yep, it's crazy. But we started out. We did Vegas stuff before Saturday. We did the normal Vegas stuff, which was awesome. And then Saturday we went to Las Vegas Wrestling Con.
So what's normal Vegas stuff, my guy?
Walking the strip, and we actually saw a magic show. Dude, Matt Franco, oh my God, he was awesome. Yep. Awesome magic show.
Nice.
You can hear they're already giving Cena. This is it. This is how it was.
It's amazing. I'm so jealous.
Yep. But,
so take us through the weekend.
Saturday was Wrestling Con, and the only one I cared to get a picture with was Joe Hendry. And my daughter, 13 years old, his little sister, was so mad at us because she loves Joe Hendry too. Actually, Holy Thursday Mass, her phone went off, and it's Joe Hendry's theme music in a quiet church. So that was embarrassing. My wife called to tell me that. But so I tell Joe Hendry that my daughter was mad. He gets her on FaceTime on my phone and talks to her for like a minute and a half.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
He was just the coolest guy ever. He was saying in his accent, "Why didn't your dad get you a ticket? He's in trouble. I wish you were here." Like, it was just amazing. Absolutely crazy fun. It seemed like all the wrestlers were just wanting to talk to people. They were all very real. Very unlike Fanatics Fest, because everyone's out in the open.
Good thing you brought up Fanatics Fest. Aaron, you've told this story a lot about me not being able to get your
Don't blame him.
Daily.
Don't blame him.
It's his fault.
It's my fault, and I'm not sorry. It's okay.
Justin, don't worry. I asked before the show, before you hopped in. I was like, is it this guy's fault by proxy? Is he the reason Justin couldn't get your picture? He did the
Joe Hendry entrance.
Before he was cool, yes. That's when I did it.
And I turned, and I was like, yes.
And then he found Justin, and the rest is history.
That's right. I did an epic CM Punk one today, too, Aaron. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please do.
Because they had that at WWE World. Yep. So, but all the guys were so cool, man. It was, who do we meet? Greg Valentine, who was great. Kevin Nash just wanted to talk about life. Let's see, who else we met? Shane Douglas, who was an amazing, amazing guy. Talked very little about wrestling and more about life and having kids and everything. And Hacksaw Duggan, who's great. He was just talking about life. He was so cool. A couple of the guys were jerks. Like Jake the Snake wanted to say hi to you, take your money, and leave. And then Jerry Lawler was like, I'm like, how you feeling? He goes, I'm feeling good. Next. I'm like, okay, no problem. But a lot of the guys were awesome. Right. Awesome. Just great. Cool guys. It was so much fun. night one of Mania was insane. And now they're loving Dirty Dom, if you can hear it. Yep.
That's for Dom.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
He deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. We moved back a
Eastern.
few
Oh,
rows,
my
but this
God.
is where we are. So
My God, man.
yeah, we moved back a few just so we weren't annoying people too much. But Mania was just absolutely outstanding. The crowd was crazy for both nights. The Mysterio thing, I'll never forget how crazy the fans went for him, and he deserved it. We wanted him to win going in, and he did. It was awesome.
I'm
Very
glad it
big.
wasn't alone.
I was big on Dirty Dom, and I thought he had no chance. I thought he was going to go in there, get beat up. Penta takes it, and boy, was that not what happened. So it was
It was a
incredible.
great one.
Yep.
Yeah,
What
it
was the pop? What was the pop Saturday like for Jay? That's my question.
It was a little weird that they went on first.
Right.
So it was a kind of like those who know were like, oh, weird, and then started getting crazy for him.
Mm-hmm.
So you had that 1 second where the fans like us were like, oh, first, and then people got into it. But when he won, it was
Wild.
It was wild. It was insane. When he won that, it was like we won. That was the kind of thing. Like he beat the big guy. He beat the guy he wasn't supposed to beat.
And now, were you paying enough attention to see where Jimmy came in from? Did they pull him in from the crowd, or did they bring him down the ramp?
You know what? We were jumping around, going crazy.
That's how they can get away with it.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think he came from the ramp. There was a second, like when they lost a couple times, they went the opposite side, hopped on a golf cart, and went the other way. So I'm wondering if they brought him in from there.
Maybe.
Because that's where they let Joe Hendry leave, because Orton was still in the ring and they didn't want the fans to be like following Hendry back because he was incredibly over. So
Yeah,
it was
that had to be awesome too. That pop.
that literally was the pop of the weekend, based on shock value and based on thank God it was somebody awesome and not some guy who was coming back from injury or like.
That's what I was worried about.
And him losing didn't hurt him at all. It just made sense.
And I'll say it now before our show tomorrow. I fucking called that.
That is amazing. I did not.
No.
I said
Literally,
there's no way.
It was just because the silhouette they put on the screen.
Oh, genius.
Like I know
the mystery
Aaron,
opponent.
Yep, I knew Aaron and Chris thought it was going to be KO. Chris made the comment that silhouette kind of looks like KO, and I was like, I don't know, it looks like Joe Hendry.
I was hoping it was Cross, but I just thought they put a random silhouette up there. I wasn't even thinking about that.
No, Cross came in when he needed to. That they did that good
for the
that
AJ.
Well. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that. You know what was funny? The Logan Paul AJ Styles match, crowd was dead.
It was a dead match. I was falling asleep.
And part of it
Literally.
was because everyone was on such a high from going crazy for the Hendry Orton, because the intro was great and the match was great. It was exactly what it should have been. There's no way Hendry should have won. And it was one of those, here, kid, here's your moment. He's not a kid, but
Yeah.
it went perfectly. So everyone was so high on that it kind of, I almost wish they would have had one match like the old school house shows where, you know, Barry O was fighting to get everybody to calm down. Like they needed a breather after that, and they didn't give it.
Orton doing that Joe Hendry turnaround was hilarious.
It was
That
great
so good.
because everybody loved it. Like
Yeah.
everyone
I
loved
think you're
everything
see
about
them
that.
work together. They might get like a tag spot together somewhere.
RK Joe, there you go.
already-
That's him. He coined that this morning.
Yep.
He said that this morning.
That's nice.
RK Joe.
That's clever.
That's funny.
Let's trademark
work.
that before it goes.
I know, but his Joe Hendry's T-shirts sold. The shirt he wore sold out that night. They put it on sale at the arena, at the stadium, and they sold out in minutes. And this morning at WWE World, where I was at, they sold out in minutes. You couldn't get one. I had to order them online. They sold out in minutes. They went on the shelves. Everyone ripped them off. So people were buying. This guy, a larger man, bought a medium because it was the last one left, and he just wanted it. So
Maybe it's a weight loss goal.
There you go.
It was insane.
Sure.
Now you were in Philly last year too, right?
No. Nope. This is my first ever that he's. Again, this was his Christmas present to me. Yeah. First WrestleMania ever.
Christmas morning, he sends me a picture of these tickets, and I was so happy for him, but so jealous at the same time.
Well, he lives 4 hours from here, so I jokingly said when it was time, when they announced it, I said, dude, we should go. And then I saw the ticket prices and said, no, we shouldn't. And then that was Christmas morning. I was like, unbelievable.
So did he send you a picture of it, or was he at the house?
No, he came home. Yep.
That a boy, Lucas.
Awesome.
He's a good boy.
He's not just son of the year, he's brother of the year, because he stayed home so he could bring the youngest to Disneyland in February. So he stayed home for 2 months so he could bring her out there. So that's
awesome.
That's
good
cool.
kid. You did good with him.
He's got no girlfriend and a good job. So
smart man.
He's just putting that out there, right?
He's single, ladies. He's single. What was the match of the night for night one?
I think. Oh yeah, you got it, boss.
Honestly, I got to move my seats here, so give me a minute.
Go ahead.
Absolutely, the main event.
The main event
for sure.
Yep, it went well. Talent-wise, Jacob Fatu was a lot of fun because he's just so good.
Man,
he's just so good, and I'm glad he won.
Yeah.
But the main event was hot the whole time. It went exactly the way it should have.
That was
exactly the way it should have.
Excellent. Night two, you went through that a little bit. What was the Cena Cody match like?
The crowd was into it, but just like Cena wanted, the crowd got out of it. Like the crowd was mad. And that's what he said. I'm going to ruin wrestling for you guys. And he did. And it was perfect, and it was what it was supposed to be. It just was perfect. He did what he said he was going to do, and he did it right.
I hate everything about it. Everything about it I hate.
And that's what was supposed to be. Oh, it is really starting to fill up, guys. So I think we're going to I think we're going to have to sign off. It is 45 minutes before, and we're filling up.
Busy.
Listen,
enjoy. It's going to be a great show.
Appreciate the time.
Yeah, they're shutting lights off. This is great.
All right, enjoy it. Take pictures.
You got a nice dark match coming up there.
Yeah.
I know.
That's what it sounds like.
And another surprise, I'm in the dark match. No, just kidding.
Yeah. All right. Real quick before you go.
Question. Of course.
What surprises do we have in store? What are you hoping for?
Well, this morning we were at WWE World and the Pat McAfee show was there. Michael Cole said there was going to be many surprises. So, Aleister Black, right? He's got to be tonight. Rusev probably. Jey Uso's going to come out about 20 feet from us. So I'm hoping that is he going to just celebrate, or is he going to start a new program with someone, or is Gunther coming back? So is Gunther going to say, I want my rematch, or are they going to cool him off because he tapped out?
So they're going to have to give him his flowers. He's going to have to get his flowers. He's going to have to get his time to be celebrated.
Absolutely right.
It was come out drunk.
That was really funny.
Yeah, he was crocked.
Yeah, it will get so incredibly loud.
All right. Well, listen, you boys have fun. Thank you so
Take
much
pictures.
for the time.
Lucas will
me,
take a ton of
Proxy.
pictures.
Yeah, send me a bunch of stuff
Aaron.
and I'll put them up tomorrow night. Lucas, thanks for being a good son to your dad.
You got it, guys.
Good
Glad we could hop on.
Yep, no, I
Thanks,
appreciate it.
man.
Eric,
All right,
love
boys.
you, man. Enjoy
Love you
yourself.
too.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right, later,
See you
man.
guys.
All right, later.
All right.
Later.
Oh,
I'm
so
fucking
jealous.
jealous.
Just hearing the crowd gets you hopped up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like I want to go.
Yeah.
That Dirty Dom chant. Oh my god, I'm excited to see how the reaction goes for him tonight.
Yeah. I
Eric?
think if he does pull a complete face turn there, I think that's just in time for JD to come back. Because I felt like there's just no way JD can be heel after doing what he did and getting the crowd behind him like he did for that match.
No, he's gonna turn over.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time to just get rid of the fucking Judgment Day.
Yeah, I mean, Dom threw that Judgment Day shirt into the ring like he was done with it. And if that's it, and him and Liv and Raquel are bouncing from Judgment Day, there is none left. So that's finally the end of that storyline. So that's cool.
And I remember asking where Liv was after he won that, and then seeing some shit afterwards. His wife was there. I'm kind of glad they didn't have him with Liv.
Yeah. Yep. They seem to the last few WrestleManias, they seem to do a lot more by the book, no interference, not a lot of people at ringside, not a lot of shady stuff, shiesty stuff. Like it seems to be just the match. Yeah. But it's like it's not like when you're watching SmackDown or Raw, you're not seeing all that stuff.
But I definitely called fucking Joe Hendry.
I was holding out hope, being the ultimate conspiracy theorist, that KO was still gonna play. I was wrong, but oh well.
That's the fun thing about coming up with theories.
Yep. It was cool to see him though. Eric, when we were in high school, Eric came up with this game called Animal Ball. And it was basketball with no fouls at all. It was like a combination of football, rugby, and basketball. And I think our gym teacher wanted to kill us so many times during recess for playing that game. It was bad, but it was fun. Eric's a lot of fun. Big sports guy, big Rangers fan, huge hockey guy. So cool. I'm glad he got some time to hang out with us, though.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for him all weekend. So
I'm just jealous now. Now I'm sad. What a show, guys. Good show. See ya.
We're gonna start saving money for SummerSlam now.
Later.
Try again. Oh,
well, we know this isn't going to be a short show tonight anyway, so we can all prepare for the big Raw that's coming up.
Yeah, it's like opening day.
So, yeah,
it's a good time.
That'll be exciting. Do you think they go? You think they go over their 3 hours? You know, since it's a flex schedule being on Netflix now.
Yeah, they have up to what 4.5 hours or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think they do though. I think it's just going to be like a pop.
They're going to let but they're going to let the celebrations take as long as they need to. There's not going to be a time limit.
Not going to be a lot of matches though.
Like you're probably going to see Jay probably for 15 minutes, and he'll probably say 5 words.
Yeah, he's definitely opening the show.
They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop.
No. You'll get a good promo too.
I think they start with Cena.
They have to. That's the storyline of all storylines right now. I know Justin hates it, but I think it's awesome.
He's SmackDown champion.
Don't matter. He's coming. He said he's coming tonight.
That's so god awful.
Listen, I'm not going to go too far down this hole right now, but
I'm going to hate this. But by the end of the story, I'm probably going to turn around and be like, "It's fucking awesome."
You're going to love it because it's the ultimate heel right now, and then whoever comes back and saves wrestling is going to be like the king. It's going to be great. Cena's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. Lena woke up still angry.
Yeah, she was explaining to me all the reasons why John Cena winning is awful. She was like, yeah, he should not have won because this, because that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I'm with you, kid. Don't worry.
He's getting all the reaction he wanted, though. And that's exactly what they wanted. So we'll see. It's going to be an interesting year.
But the
rest of this year is going to be cool.
I know, bro. I know he's doing never mind. I know he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, but it's just so cheesy. It looks so bad to me. I hate it. But
guess what? It got everybody to react to it. You're doing it. Justin's doing it. Mm-hmm. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's reacting to it. I told you a while ago, I'm not a fan of this whole thing, but I knew it was going to happen.
It has to go somewhere good. It has to be good, or they're going to see that drop in viewership. People are just going to not like the product.
I said it last night. I stopped watching because of him.
Okay.
After the match last, I really don't want to watch tonight.
My biggest complaint, okay,
I don't.
You guys are probably on the same page as me with the whole save the finishers thing. Like, make finishers great again. Make them mean something. But I hate his finisher. It's just like a body slam. It's nothing special. The Death Valley Driver seems like it would do more damage than his finisher.
But
Like, how is that a
super
finisher?
kick.
What's that?
Neither the super kick's nothing.
Yeah, they ruined that. HBK, like, he's kicking
but that was
right on the jaw. That's the night light, man.
You can look at all the finishes and be like, really not like except for the Penta driver. That thing looks gross. And the pulverizer.
I was just gonna say, Logan Paul
looks good.
The pulverizer is cool, but like, he's gonna run into people he cannot do that against. Because they have to do a backflip.
That's why he's got the fist too. He's got that plate.
Yeah. Got the plate, but still needs brass knucks, right? Wild. I hope they go back to using finishers the way they're supposed to be used again someday.
It's going to be a slow transition back because they're ruined right now.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, the main event Saturday, all the false finishes there, the finishers kicked out of, that was perfect. Like,
yes,
you
because
need to be able to do that.
Those three of your strongest performers. So, oh, look at this. Thanks, boys. That was awesome. The crowd's already hot. Eric, thank you, dude. But no, it was cool. That the finishers for Reigns, Punk, and Rollins, that was more believable than the other stuff because it's just the three strongest guys of the night.
That was probably the match of the whole weekend.
Yeah, because it had everything.
It was a second close seconds the women's triple threat the next night.
Yeah, that was going to be my number two.
That was something else.
The reason I give the men's triple threat night one the edge is the story going in was better
and coming out.
The story side of it was better. The match itself, the women's match, was amazing.
Yeah. I wonder if Kevin Nash still thinks that EO didn't belong.
It's not Braden.
Hi, Shannon.
What? That's a big miss.
No, it's not. That's right.
Oh my God.
So, my chest still hurts. I hate this
weekend.
I was gonna ask y'all if you had anything else on your minds that you wanted to hit on tonight, but it's hard to think about anything other than WrestleMania and WWE right now.
My mom got married yesterday.
Well, yeah, tell us this story.
What?
Yeah, listen to this.
My mom got married yesterday on 420 at 420.
Neat.
He wasn't even invited.
No, my mom wasn't going to tell anybody. I found out randomly because I called her.
And if you're watching, I was going to do Wedding Crashers.
We were going to wedding crash yesterday.
Oh.
I didn't want to get high.
I mean, not me. I didn't know.
But yeah, mom got married yesterday.
How did that even come up?
Oh, my God.
We were on the phone, just randomly talking. She's like, oh, by the way, in case you're working, I know you're working this weekend. I was like, no, I'm off. I took off.
My God.
But yeah, I asked if anybody else was going. She said no, it was just them and their friends that got ordained. And I was like, okay. I said, I'll let you guys do what you're going to do. Send me pictures.
Robbie says he wouldn't want a Mets fan at his wedding either.
I mean, she's a Mets fan, so.
Oh, how about this? Robbie, I know you're watching. I'm so mad about this. Max Fried is pitching a no-hitter yesterday for the Yankees against the Rays. Now, coincidentally, the day before...
Do we have the clip? I haven't watched it.
The Rays AAA team no-hit the Rail Riders. Now the Yankees Major League team is no-hitting the Major League team for the Rays. In the fifth inning, Goldschmidt boots a ball. They give him an error. 3 innings later, the official scorer changes it to a base hit to take the no-hitter away from Fried. I was so mad. Michael Kay torched this guy on live on Yes Network. He goes, that's a call you make when it happens. You can't wait 3 innings to change that and then take the no-hitter away from the guy. And in the same game, Aaron Judge hits a home run that was clearly fair, and they called it a foul ball because they couldn't tell because the foul pole is only 30 feet high in Tampa instead of 90 feet at Yankee Stadium. Baseball was not a good day for me yesterday. Me too, Robbie. I almost punted my television, and that was not good because I was not happy about this at all.
Oh, wow.
Stupid. Shut up. Stupid.
Oh, wow. I'm not sad about it.
Of course not, because it wasn't your team.
Right, and Max Fried also came from the Braves, so I really don't give a shit.
Oh, that's right, he did.
Yeah, don't give a shit. Not sad at all.
I don't know.
He'll get another one.
Maybe at some point. We'll see. But I don't know. What else you guys want to talk about?
I got nothing.
How was everybody's Easter? I mean, there was, of course, WrestleMania.
Didn't feel like Easter.
And a wonderful holiday attached to it this year.
Your holiday, no one else's.
My holiday.
420. This guy.
Oh, what a great day. Except for John Cena, you know. It almost ruined it.
Easter Mania. No, I had a good church service, and then just went to my dad's house, had some food, went home.
How is Dad?
Went to watch. He's all right.
Yeah.
Yep, he's doing good.
Good. There was a big Easter egg hunt. Did you go to you guys didn't go to the egg hunt on Saturday, did you? That your church put on?
No, there were like 700 kids. I couldn't do it.
So they had 25,000 Easter eggs.
Yep.
That were placed all over the park. 738 children. It took them 5 minutes and 10 seconds to pick every egg up. Hours of prep. I timed it on my phone. 5 minutes and 10 seconds. I was like, wow. It was like a big squeegee just went through the park and cleaned everything. It was a really nice event, though. So Wall and Paulback Church, good for you guys. They said they're going to try to make it bigger next year because the White House does 30,000 eggs. Their goal is for 35,000 eggs next year.
Yeah, it's a lot of prep time. It's a lot of prep time.
Yeah, they
Would
put
that
hours
then be
to,
the biggest Easter egg hunt? Or?
I don't know, but it's bigger than the White House. I guess they should probably look and see what that number is for eggs. Oh, that's right. You had how'd this go? Mila's network event.
It was nice. We went to the Matamoros Walmart. I thought it was weird. I was like, what are we gonna do at a Walmart? But they had it set up where she had a trainee register. And they're like, yeah, we'll let her scan some items and her, brother and sister can help out. And I'm thinking, like, she is not going to do that. There's not a chance. But Eli helped out. He held her and had her sitting there on the register. And once she figured out that it made noise and beeped every time you scanned something, she got it and she didn't want to stop. So she did really well with that. She had a lot of fun. She had her own little vest. They made her a little name tag. When they were talking to Alex about it, they asked what kind of things she likes. She told them, she loves WWE. She loves the wrestler Jey Uso, and her favorite song is his theme song and all this. So on her name tag, they put her name, and underneath it, they put WWE champion, which is pretty funny.
That's
I
cool.
like that.
I saw the pictures on Facebook. That was pretty cool that she did that.
Then they took us back to the break room, which made me feel awkward because these people are trying to take their break, and they have this whole little table set up for us. They let the kids plant some seeds in these little pots, and then they had like cupcakes for her. They had an Easter basket for her, gave her a WWE belt, which was like, that's pretty cool. I was like, wow, that's really neat of them. Then they gave her like like some action figures. It was one of the older ones that was British Bulldog versus Shawn Michaels with the Winged Eagle championship belt in it. I was like, that's really neat.
That's
Give her
awesome.
a giant stuffed bunny and some sidewalk chalk and a bunch of other stuff like coloring book and whatnot. But it was nice of them to put together the Easter basket and to make a big deal about her being there. The Matamoros Walmart does a lot of different fundraisers for the Children's Miracle Network. So to have us go over there just to see how everything is and everything was pretty cool.
Have you ever used the self-checkout Walmart?
Me? Yeah.
Then don't feel awkward going to the break room. You're technically an employee.
Yeah, right. Well, I just know when I'm on break at work, I don't want anybody bothering me.
No, I get that.
I want to take a break.
You got to go to my car.
You got to know, like, when there's an event like that going on, of course they're going to do something for you. So they got to accept that. That's cool, though.
Yeah, that comment Alex made was funny, too, because we were sitting there with a baby sitting on the register wearing a Walmart shirt, and people still rolled up to that aisle, and the girl had to turn around and be like, oh, this register is not open. Like, you think that the baby's going to check you out? Is that what's going to happen?
They should have let her, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
She probably had a blast doing it.
She did. She did have fun. She was upset when we took her away from the register. She threw a little mini tantrum, but on to the next activity, and she was fine. So
yeah.
But they were all nice over there. They were good people. She's got another event this Saturday. She's got a dance-a-thon. Alex, you got to remind me of what the college is. There's a college that's putting on a dance-a-thon. So Alex has to talk to some of the students on Wednesday. They want to hear her story. They want to know a little bit about her and her likes and dislikes and everything. So that's supposed to be a really big event. But it's like one of the biggest events of the year for Children's Miracle Network.
Marissa, you seem traumatized by this self-checkout thing in the bags and stuff.
Listen, if you want me to do the fucking job of your employees, at least trust I know what I'm doing and let me walk out the store without being fucking harassed.
Yeah.
You don't have to show them your receipt. You know that? You just keep walking.
You can just keep walking.
Yep. I don't. What's the point of having someone at the door? Right. What's the point of having someone at the door if you can't do anything about it?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think you trained me well enough to trust me to walk out the store after checking myself out, how about you let somebody you actually train do the fucking job?
Wyoming Seminary. Yeah, we went to Lee and Liz's for night 2 last night, and she had a lot of fun with the dogs and stuff. They awkwardly stare you down, though. Yeah, too bad for them.
Our guys at our Walmart here are cool.
Are they?
Give them a hard time. Yeah, especially the night guys. Mike gets mad at me. I always have some kind of messed up joke to tell him when I walk in. I think sometimes he just wants to run away. Not today. But I don't know.
But yeah, we had a busy weekend. Like we had Easter, we had the Easter service, and it just didn't feel like it. I was sick overnight. And I feel like my such bad stomach pain. I might have stomach ulcers or something. I don't know.
X-Lax.
Yeah, it'll help.
Try it. Put some in the brownie. Not your brownies, Justin.
You're good.
Yeah.
Not Justin.
That would be a fucked up feeling. Oh.
Imagine.
No, thank you. I'm good.
I have mixed feelings about the entrance.
I
should have never put that comment up, Robbie, dude.
I'm gonna save it. I'm behaving. Because I could take up the rest of the show talking about that fucking entrance. Oh my god,
Jesus Christ! I'm not gonna get into a big religious debate over this, but I find it's a shame that the man died. I'm not saying that this is a good thing, but the process of electing a new pope is very, very interesting. If you guys haven't seen the movie Angels and Demons with Tom Hanks, go watch it. It's about the Illuminati, and the pope was actually murdered in the movie. It's a really cool story. But it goes through the whole process, like Tempestati Vacante and the the voting process. Like it's a really good movie. You guys haven't seen it. I think it's on Netflix. It's really good. So
All right, Corey. Let's just do it. Fuck it. I'm not gonna take up that much time tomorrow on an entrance. So, what was your issue with it?
I liked it when he came out. I was like, oh, flamethrower, that's badass. And then the lights went down and he came out in the white like this. I was like, okay, so like good versus evil. That's not bad. It was like good versus evil. I was like, that's not bad. And then I saw the glasses. And the glasses were the crown of thorns. And my only issue with it is like, to me, he's mocking the entire religion because he is an open atheist. So I feel,
and
to
so what
me,
if he was?
To me, it felt like he was just mocking the entire religion.
And so what if he was? He's said for the last 3 promos, he's the savior of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be him. Leading into fucking Easter weekend, and you do that entry. Oh my god, that was cinematic. Because when it went to all white and his head was back, because the glasses with the crown of thorns, he looked like an angel with a fucking halo. Oh, it was amazing. Best entrance ever.
That's a stretch.
Best entrance ever.
Oh, I don't.
He continued his storytelling through his entrance.
I get that, but of all the entrances in the history of this sport, that is not the greatest one.
The greatest one before this was Shawn Michaels. The first year against the Undertaker, when they literally did good versus evil, heaven versus hell. That one, it was just. So now he's a visionary, a revolutionary. Now he's your savior. Fucking perfect. And he's got his right-hand man, Paul Heyman, with him.
I got nothing.
Like, I don't know. I have no issue with it. He's an open atheist. Of course he's going to make fun of it. He doesn't believe in it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, but then don't try to capitalize on something you don't believe in.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't. I don't agree with how it was done. If that's what he's going for, and if you're saying he's open atheist, don't mock it. That's just what I'm. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Don't mock it. There's a lot of people that don't have the same beliefs that a lot of people do. I get that, but to say that you don't believe in it, but then you're going to come out and openly mock millions of people. I mean, it's a heel move. I get it, but I don't know. That's just a really sensitive topic with a lot of people. I wasn't personally offended by it, but there's a lot of people that probably were.
So he's not open about his religion. He hasn't said anything about anything.
That's not what I found.
That's what I just read. He's not affiliated with anything. He hasn't stated his religious beliefs publicly.
Yeah, Robbie, you're right too with this. With like Vince, with God, I am God, I'm the God. Like Vince was just an asshole. So, I mean, there's no other way around that one. So, I don't know.
It just, to me, it also led to the what that into that match, and like that entrance just built more into that match and made it that much better. Didn't like what, Robbie?
I don't think he liked the entrance, is what he was saying, if I'm following along.
I've watched it 3 times. I love it.
The transition was cool, but I have no opinion on it altogether. So,
I got nothing else.
No, anybody got anything else to talk about?
I just want to talk about wrestling. I just want to watch wrestling.
I know you do. You're like a little kid right now.
Nope. So, what's your plan for tomorrow?
7 o'clock Eastern time.
It's gonna be long.
Oh God, great.
Oh, we got Mania and then Raw to go over too.
So
That's true.
here's an idea for SummerSlam for you guys is since it's a 2-night event like WrestleMania, why don't you do a 2-night event to break it down, 1 night per night?
I think what I was thinking about doing is doing like a pre-show to night 2 to go over night 1, because I think that
just to get night 1 out of your head.
Well, yeah, but I also think that the wrestling show is later that week for some reason. I think it's on Wednesday. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But
yeah, because I'm off SummerSlam weekend.
Yeah.
So it would be a Wednesday show.
Yeah, so we'd probably just bust out night 1 on night 2 prior to it. We'll figure that out. We got a few months to do it, but that was, I mean, I had a good time with the executives view. That was a good show. It was a long show. So we have to break this down a little bit because otherwise we're all going to be falling asleep in front of our microphones. And I think we might have Mark from Beards, Brews, and Barbecues. He said something about possibly making a guest spot tomorrow night for a little bit. So
you just extended the time by at least half an hour.
No, I don't think he's going to be in it for the whole time. And I mean, whatever, we'll figure it out. It is what it is. There's a lot to unpack. I understand that. So I'm with it. But he was trying to come in with us last week and he was busy. So I really think we should have done something Saturday before night 1. But,
yeah,
you know, we'll get there. It's no big deal. So,
figure it out.
Yep, we will. But,
I mean, there's a lot of matches we can skip.
Oh, there's plenty we can skip over. I mean, there's just a bunch to unpack with the major ones. You know, we don't really have to talk about, well, we do have to talk about Hendry and Orton, but we don't really have to talk about it. It was just a quick boom, done. So we'll figure all that stuff out on the fly. I'll come up with a game plan tonight and we'll go from there. So, but tonight's big one. It's opening night, man. I've always said this, the Raw after Mania is usually crazy, and I'm so happy my guy Eric is out there and he gets to experience it because that's going to be a lot of fun for him. So I'm jealous. But I'm interested.
So what are we looking forward
to
to for tonight, Corey?
I don't know. I just want to see who's coming back. I hope that you got, well, no, they got moved to SmackDown though. I was going to say, I want to see Wyatt Six come back. I want to see Alexa Bliss make a move at Liv. I don't know.
I'm with that one. That's my big one too.
Because I think you need to give Liv something for Alexa to go after. Do you think they put the IC belt on Liv tonight?
If she's sticking around with Dominic, I think that's the way to run it because I don't think they're going to keep 2 belts on Lyra.
No, see now, okay, I'm with that, but I'm thinking they're going to give it to Bayley just because they pulled her off the card. And this is kind of like, hey, thanks for being professional. We're going to give you this now. But they could give it to Liv, you're right, because of Alexa. I don't know. Unless the Wyatts, Nikki Cross, and Alexa go after the new tag team champions. I don't see Becky being a tag champ for very long.
No, yeah, she's not a tag division person.
She's going to be a transitional one. She's going to come raise holy hell with all those women.
So maybe Liv and Raquel try to get those belts back, and that sets it up. I don't know. I'm bad at trying to predict things and whatnot, but I just want to enjoy what they're going to show because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I want to see where they go with Cena and where they're going to send Cody, if they're just going to have him chase him the rest of the year. And I want to see who they're sending after Jay, if he's going to give a rematch to Gunther or if Braun Breaker is going to move up and chase him.
I'm with you. I think it's going to be Braun.
I want to see
the next logical opponent.
I want to see what Seth and Heyman have to say. That's what I'm looking forward to. I also want to see if Seth keeps this savior persona up, or if that literally was just an entrance.
I will tell you this,
because it was Easter.
If you guys did not watch the Pat McAfee interviews with Cena and Paul Heyman, go on YouTube and watch them.
I saw it with Paul Heyman. But Cena,
Heyman was on fire for
Yeah.
like the first half hour of that interview. Like he was just wow.
but
Cena?
Cena's heel answers so boring. So boring.
Yeah, but he's telling exactly what he's going to do. I'm more vested in it now after watching that.
I'm
really
not.
am.
I'm not. I could care less.
He wants.
I want him to
ruin
retire
wrestling,
now.
and he's doing it.
I just want him to retire now. I don't want to watch him. I thought he was boring before. I think he's boring now. Even worse.
His character. I think if he was the same good guy, it'd be even more boring. To be honest with you,
I would
that
probably
chick is tired.
I'd probably still be bored, but now I'm bored and annoyed.
Yeah. So we'll see. It's gonna be. It's cool that they got everybody talking about it again. So they got a reaction. That's exactly what they were searching for.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
How long till we see Cody?
I don't know if he takes the time off or what.
I think you see him
take a
Friday
break.
night.
I think
Just
he
to
needs
come
a
out and
break.
cut a promo.
He did essentially a 3-year run nonstop.
You're right.
Jason.
This is the 4th.
You think he's going to take a Roman-esque break?
I don't think it's gonna be that long.
Not that long, but they did say
Him-
last night this was his 4th WrestleMania main event in a row. If you look at
Fourth,
it that
third,
way.
well, he did 2 last
He
year.
did 2
I think
last
this is
year.
only his 3rd Mania.
Yeah, 3rd Mania, but 4th main event in a row. So I mean, that's something to write about too.
Do you think we see The Rock tonight and see
Mm-mm.
Heyman and
Mm-mm.
Seth go back with him?
I'm really disappointed in that whole aspect. Rock has fucked
Yeah.
up 2 WrestleManias in a row. He needs to stay away.
He comes in and says, join me, and then he's not even around.
He comes in and he wants to go like this. Don't give a fuck about your goddamn goosebumps, bro.
Yep. But he can do what he wants, so he's going to keep doing
It's on
it.
the board, no doubt. And people are going to still cheer for him when he shows up. It's that good old reaction.
Yeah.
So, all right. What else we got, fellas?
That's a
Nothing.
good one.
Okay.
Nada.
I think we
Ten-
see Travis Scott with
Today
Jay
was a
tonight.
wonderful recovery day.
10
Just-
minutes to showtime, just, reminding you.
Yeah. No. We'll get everybody out of here so we can go pour our Mountain Dews and warm up my pizza and sit on my couch with my dog. He's so stupid. So,
I'm already ready.
yeah. All right. Well, we will be live tomorrow night, 7:00, chatting more to stuff. If you guys want to listen to us bullshit and talk about stuff that we don't want to happen. I don't know. I guess
It's
that's
gonna be a
it.
long one. Come prepared.
Better take my NyQuil now. We'll tap out. If I fall asleep,
Take
this-
your 5-hour energy.
You're gonna tap out as fast as Gunther.
No, I'll probably do. We were coming back from the Mets game. I'll just stop and get one of those big monsters and those 2 chocolate
Chug it.
donuts. Chug it and stuff the donuts in my mouth and go from there. I don't really eat donuts. Oh, look at this guy. Nuh-uh. Go lay down, Braden. Go to sleep. Love my son. What a pain in the ass. All right, someone's got to take us out of here.
All right, guys, remember 7:00 tomorrow night. Until then, we will see you all
Later.